Hello guys, today we will see how to connect a desktop computer through a port forwarding so we can access this computer from a remote location. So basically you can see this picture. It says today's goal is how to connect remote desktop or how to access desktop through IP. How to enable RDP on Windows 10. RDP I tried to mean a remote desktop protocol, and how to access Windows PC from Mac, because we will access this Windows computer from one of the MacBook computer. So let's see how we can do these things and enable our remote access computer. So first thing, you need to configure the computer you want to access from outside of your network or inside your network. So if you go to command prompt and if you write ipconfig, it will give you the details. Right now the computer is connected to where and how. As you can see on the icon, is connected through Wi-Fi, so we have to look for the Wi-Fi adapter on this page. Here you go. It says wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi, and you can see the IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. So if you can take this note, three notes, because we will use this IP address, but we will use it as a static IP address. Right now the computer is taking automatic, so in future it can changed. You cannot 100% sure that it will be the same IP address after few days or few months. So if you want to keep on same IP address, we have to put it like as a static. So if you come to the Wi-Fi configuration, and you can see those things as well, like the IP address is same as we saw in the command prompt. Now click on properties and internet protocol version TCP IPv4. Go to properties and use the second box, says use the following IP address, and after that we will put all the information we saw in command prompt. For example, IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway. It has to be same, because right now this is the IP address is connect this computer is working on. I mean this computer is connected to. If you are not sure, or if you did not take the note, you can go back again and double check with them. So it has to be the same as it says on the page. Let's go back and double check, because I need a DNS server as well. Yeah, you can see I put them correctly as it says on the page. If you don't see DNS server address here, what you need to write, you need to write ipconfig space slash a, I mean sorry, slash all, and then you will see it says a bunch of things along with the DNS server address. It will be same under the Wi-Fi adapter. Yeah, you can see here the wireless LAN adapter Wi-Fi, and the DNS server is 192.168.1.254. In my case, my DNS server and the default gateway is same. In your case, it could be different. So I'll put the same address. After you configure, you may see the Wi-Fi connection is disconnected for a while, but it will come back. Yeah, you can see it is connected now, and you can double check all those configuration is still there or not. Looks all good. Now what we need to do, we need to go to computer properties from this computer, and allow the remote connection. So if you click right button, then properties, on the left hand side you will see remote setting. If you click on remote setting, it will give you a pop-up window, and you just need to click allow remote connection to this computer. Under this under this line you see a box. This box may be ticked on your computer. You have to untick it, uncheck it, and press OK. I mean, save the configuration. All is done for now, because right now this computer is ready to connect. I mean, ready to give the access from a different computer, but that computer has to be in the same network, not from different network. So we'll try to access that desktop computer from my MacBook, because my MacBook is in the same network. I am using the same Wi-Fi signal, so it should allow the connection right now, because we already configured the Windows PC. So in MacBook, you need to download an application in order to access that computer. The application from Microsoft is called Remote Desktop Connection. If you go to iTunes or Google, it will come up and you have to download this application. But I already downloaded and installed on my MacBook, so I will not download it again. I just wanted to show you why you can download it. If you open the application after download and installed, you will see a window, and you can see it says new. Just create a new remote desktop connection. You can put any name, doesn't really matter. I will put test, and under that line you see PC name, host name or IP address. As we are working with IP, so we'll put the IP address of my desktop computer. That was 192.168.1.127. Gateway, you don't need to change anything. Credentials, username and password for the computers if you want to put, but I don't want to put because I'll put when you'll give me the login connection. Just this you need to put it, and then you can close it. It will save automatically. If you want to change all other things, you can have a look, go through with it, but I really don't want to change anything. Now you see the test is here, the name. If you double click it, it should give you some notification, or it should connect it directly. Okay, now we are in the desktop computer. It is asking for me the password from my MacBook. So if I put my password, and I should be able to log in. Yes, I am logged in and I can access the desktop computer from my MacBook. So the second step is we want to access this computer from a different location, like not from the same house or same internet or same LAN. For example, I have this computer in my house. I want to access from a different country, or from my office or different location. So in order to do this, you have to go to the router and do a port forwarding. If you don't know where is your router address, if you go to your own Wi-Fi configuration, you will see the router address. As you can see on MacBook, it says router 192.168.1.254. This is my default gateway, so I need to go in the router and change that manually. You can use any web browser and go to the router page, I mean router configuration page. You have to put a username and password. If you have, I have mine, so you absolutely have default, or if you changed it, then you have to put it and go login. In this router configuration page, port forwarding can be different. It depends on the router configuration, depends on the router model, but it's similar. In this case, mine is Technicolor, and in Technicolor, if you come to game and application sharing, and then in Technicolor, if you come to game and application sharing, and then if you want to click a new one, I mean create a new one, click new entry, and then put a name. Can be any name. Manual entry of ports, and then the port number would be 3389 for remote desktop connection. So we created the port, but we have to show, you have to connect this port to our desktop computer. We know the IP address from our desktop computer. Now we have to put that IP address and linked with the port. So if you click user defined, and then you have to put the IP address manually. Before you add, you can check if is your port opened or not. Without adding, you can go to a web page called can you see me org, and then you can check 3389 port is open or not. The port is not open, so In this case, now we will add it, and we will go back and check again if the port is successfully opened. Or you can check again, like, is the same IP address from the computer or not, and the port number, you put them correctly or not, and then go back and double check. Yeah, you can see the port is success, the port is open. Right now this computer can be accessed from anywhere in the world through this IP. This is your ISP IP, this is my ISP IP. So you need to use this IP in order to use from a different network. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect my Wi-Fi, and I will connect my MacBook through my phone 3G connection. So I will be in a different network, so I can use it. I just need to remove my connection so I can connect with my phone. Yeah, you see the Wi-Fi is not connected anymore. I'm going to turn on my phone. I mean my phone personal hotspot. There you go, iPhone. Yeah, it is connected through your phone now. So I'm in a different network, not the same network with my Wi-Fi. I mean with my local area network. Now go back to the application again, and we can create a new one. The same process, you just need to use this IP address, the global IP address. Yeah, you can see the IP address is same. Again, I will not do these things. Now I am with my phone. If I double click, I should be connected with that port forwarding. Yeah, it says connected. It asking me the login password. Yes, I am logged in successfully. As you can see, my desktop is still connected with my Wi-Fi connection, and my MacBook is still connected with the phone. That's basically all, guys. You just need to keep in mind, you have to use this public IP, global IP from other side, and before that you have to do the port forwarding. If your port forward is success, you will be able to communicate and get access from your any your computer to the computer you want to access. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please share and subscribe.